A lot of you have been saying you prefer the look of film photos straight out of camera as opposed to digital, so I decided to make a video showing how to edit a digital photo to look like film. So I did a beach photo shoot with Miley Fenn last week, and we tried to take the same photo with my two different cameras. On the left we have the film photo with my 500N, and on the right we have my digital photo with the A7 III. So we're just going to edit those to make them look the same. So the first thing we're going to do is change the color temperature. The digital photo is a lot warmer and has a lot less contrast in temperature, whereas the film photo has like her quite warm and the background quite cool. So I'm going to fix it up and try and change the tone of the background a bit too. So I actually shot the film on a 1.8 aperture and the digital on a 2.8, so that's why there's a bit more background separation. That's not because it's film, that's my bad. So the biggest difference is in the oranges, I think. The digital image, the dominant color is definitely orange. So we're just going to adjust that now and add some green. So I'm just going to adjust the green now. Film photos are infamously more grainy. It will depend on what film you use and how long your exposure is on what the grain will look like, so you'll just need to go back and forth and find whatever matches yours for that. Next we're just going to fix up the eyes. We're going to have to use a selective brush for that because it's just the eyes that need darkening, not the whole image. I'm just fixing up that, trying to make it look like the other one. I think the film photo in general has a much greener tint, so I'm just going to be adding that to different degrees as we go along. The next thing is the background. I really want to fix up that color temperature difference in the background and try and compensate a little bit for the different aperture as well while we're at it. The film photo has a lot softer blacks as well, so we're just going to try and fix that up as we go as well. Alright, so the next thing is we're just going to make the leg look a little bit more burnt orange. The film camera picked up the sunrise a little bit differently. It's got a lot more burnt orange tones to it on the legs and in the hair as well. And I think on the top of the rocks a little bit too, but we'll do that later. So we'll just fix up the hair now as well. It's my first time using Lightroom Classic, so I'm still getting used to all the different zooms and stuff. But it's the best way to have two photos side by side. There we go. Alright, so now we're just going to try and fix up the top of her hair a little bit. Okay, so we're just going to try and fix up that background a little bit more. It's still not quite there in terms of color temperature. So we'll try desaturating it a little bit down to dull down that green. Again, kind of trying to compensate for the difference in aperture. So now we're just going to try and make this top part a little bit more of that burnt orange we've been seeing a bit of. We're just going to try and blend that a little bit. So we're just going to try and bring out that burnt orange again in the bottom rock. Just fine details now. Okay, so we're just going to make the reds a little bit more prominent. I'm still getting a bit of a weird greeny tint to the oranges. The colour of the hair still isn't quite right, so we're just going to play around a bit and try and get it there now. So the eyebrows are quite a bit darker in the film photo as well as like the eyelash line, so we're just going to fix that up now. Not that much. There we go. Let's have a look at the original and see how far we've come. Okay, so that's the original, and that's the edited version. We'll zoom in now as well so you can see it closer up. Okay, that was my first attempt at editing a digital photo to look like film. I hope you didn't find that too boring.